डी राजा, आपका आएगा आपका टाइम,
Thank you, sir.
आपका समय आएगा, आप बुलाएंगे आपको, बुलाएंगे आपको।
Thank you, sir. Finally, Parliament has risen to the occasion to discuss the grim situation in Kashmir. Sir, Parliament cannot be a mute spectator when Kashmir is bleeding. Sir, I do share the opinion of LOP that Prime Minister should come to Parliament and speak on such crucial issues on the floor of the House. I am not particularly opposed to Prime Minister speaking outside on such matters, but it will be appropriate if he comes to Parliament and he speaks on such issues of national concern and national importance. Having said that, sir, to widen our understanding, I think we need to address certain issues. Sir, Mr. K.R. Narayanan, he was chairman, he was vice president, he was president of our country. In 1986, he had been to Kashmir. He had been to Kashmir University to address the students' convocation address, in which K.R. Narayanan says, the convocation of Kashmir University is symbolic of the atmosphere of reconciliation, peace and tolerance and brotherhood that is characteristic of Kashmir and that is spreading among the people of the state who deserve nothing less than perfect peace and harmony, progress and prosperity, preserving their unique identity, splendid culture and their dignity and rights within the vibrant structure of India's democracy and plural society. I quote, this is K.R. Narayan. It was in 1986. After that, somehow we lost the confidence of the people of Jammu and Kashmir, particularly the people of Kashmir. And they do not trust New Delhi. They do not trust the central government, for which there are several reasons. Time to time, there is question being raised about the very Article 370, 370 we all agreed upon. But it is being questioned time to time by those who are in power. And, sir, there are other issues. There are other issues. And it is not a question of religion. In fact, Mr. K.R. Narayanan himself has admitted Hinduism, Buddhism and Islam influencing and interpenetrating one another, producing a remarkable liberal and tolerant society in Kashmir. This is what K.R. Narayan says. Sir, in fact, Mr. K.R. Narayanan went on to refer to Sheikh Abdullah, who was considered to be the famous Lion of Kashmir. It was Sheikh Abdullah who said, there is a common spirit in all religions. I quote Sheikh Abdullah. There is a common spirit in all religions which teach universal brotherhood and bring peace and solace to our minds. And that in Kashmir, there is no place for a theocratic state. This is Mr. Sheikh Abdullah, the Lion of Kashmir. That is the spirit of Kashmir. That is the culture of Kashmir. But why it is happening? Why it is happening? Why people are agitating? This is what we should try. And where to begin? Where to begin, sir? Home Minister, sir, where to begin? I think it is time to de-escalate and initiate a dialogue with Kashmiris, a dialogue with all stakeholders in Jammu and Kashmir. I think it is time to stop the use of pellet guns. And even Prime Minister has admitted excess use of power. and with might of military, the might of security, we cannot win the minds of the people of Kashmir. And it is time, as Home Minister, you should take initiative to stop the use of pellet guns. Sir, the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, I have been repeatedly asking the government, it should be reviewed. It should be reviewed. Armed Forces Special Powers Act. And there are...
we're running short of time.
Sir, it is a serious subject.
I know.
I am concluding. And there are midnight knocks, sir, at the doors of civilians. Why it should happen in Kashmir? Sir, the other thing, the former Home Minister, Mr. Chidambaram, is sitting, and he has admitted, people find, I quote Mr. Chidambaram, the overpowering presence of security forces oppressive, humiliating, and unacceptable. This is what he has observed, what is happening in Kashmir. So to begin with, the government should initiate these steps. Sir, as far as long-term political solution, government should spell out what is your political strategy. And you will have to initiate a political process, and you will have to talk to all stakeholders, and you will have to talk to China and Pakistan at one level. And government should engage. Government should not allow others to internationalize the whole issue. Instead, government itself will have to engage with Pakistan, will have to engage with China. At other level, domestic level, government should initiate a dialogue with all stakeholders. But sir, what is happening? One of your party leaders, I am asking you, one of your party leaders, who is member of this house, has already tweeted, and he has said, impose president's rule and our administration to army and security forces. Huh? I can take the name, it is Mr. Subramania Swamy. Already he has tweeted, is it the thinking of the government? Is there any thinking like that? I am suggesting to the government, I am rather asking the government not to resort to such misadventure of imposing president's rule. Take the people of Jammu and Kashmir into confidence. It is time to win their confidence, not to further alienate them and antagonize them. And we will not be able to solve the problem. And we will be responsible to allow this situation to get out of our control. This is what Home Minister should take note. Home Minister should take note. The situation is so shocking, alarming, and the young people are agitating, and we should give them the trust. We should give them the confidence. Sir, finally, I end with, again with Mr. K.R. Narayanan. He quotes, Mr. K.R. Narayanan quotes one poet, maybe our Kashmir colleagues may be knowing this. That is poet Majur. And I can't read, it is Dogri, some language Mr. Karnaran used. But the translation says, "Oh God, this garden land is immensely beautiful. Fill it with love." That is how he ended this speech. Fill it with love. Let us have love, compassion to the people of Jammu and Kashmir. Let us win their confidence. And when we say we are all one, they also should feel we are all one and we are India. And how to give them that confidence, that trust, unless you take some immediate measures. There I repeat once again, stop the use of these pellet guns and review the Armed Forces Special Power Act and remove army from civilian areas, security forces from civilian areas, and start a political process, political dialogue with all stakeholders in Jammu and Kashmir. And there I can say that can include separatists also. We should demarcate from separatism and terrorism. Separatism cannot be equated with terrorism. We will fight terrorism. We know what is homegrown terrorism, what is cross-border terrorism. We will fight terrorism. But because some people raise some slogans, separate slogans, it doesn't mean we should not talk to them, we should not reach out to them. So initiate a political dialogue at a domestic level with all stakeholders.
Thank you, Mr.
And engage with Pakistan and China. Sir, having said Pakistan and China, yeah. Having said that, Sir, Home Minister, I
Mr. Raja, you
caution
address the
you,
chair.
don't resort to any misadventure of imposing President's rule. And you take the people of Jammu and Kashmir into confidence. Let us move forward. You can think of sending a political all-party delegation at an appropriate time. It is for the government to assess the
Thank you.
situation and take a decision. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.